What is going on, everyone? It's May 6th, very early in the morning here on the East Coast, 2018. So we had a really great day yesterday, May 5th, 2018. Kind of just wanted to go over some of the stuff I thought was important. Specifically, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Biggest movers, of course, in the top 10 were both Litecoin as well as Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash was really doing phenomenally. I think market cap exceeded 30 billion at one point. And again, Litecoin was able to get over 10 billion, although I think currently at the time of me making this, both Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are both below those respective market caps. Real quick, we can just take a look at the volume that Litecoin had in the last 24 hours. As you can see here, higher than any day since before April 6th, 2018. So the most volume in at least the last month, $741 million into Litecoin. Currently, in the last 24 hours, are $749 million of volume with Litecoin. Bitcoin's was not quite as record-breaking in the last month. Nothing particularly special. But Bitcoin didn't have any type of breakout specifically on May 5th yesterday like Litecoin did, like both Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash did. However, Bitcoin's at a very critical point here, really. Obviously 10,000 is that huge mark here, but as well 10,000 is being overlapped with the 200-day moving average for Bitcoin. And you can see here Bitcoin really has not gotten over that just yet. That's the move we're really waiting to see. If it's able to do that, then again, extremely bullish, and so far so many different signs are just extremely positive and extremely bullish. So I don't think there's too much doubt going around that we're going to continue to test this and try and break above 10,000 for Bitcoin. Obviously that's naturally what a lot of people are waiting for, is the next step. That's what we need to do, obviously. And whether or not we consolidate or go on a little bit of a downtrend before we do succeed and break through 10K and actually continue to move above that, that's yet to be seen. It could be the case where we sit here not able to necessarily do that, and similar situation here, and have to consolidate for a few days before we're able to retest it again. However, there are a lot of good signs, a lot of good indicators in the market in general. So it's very likely that over the next day or two, even before the weekend's over possibly, that we are able to break that, and then again probably have to retest 10,000 for support if we do end up breaking through it naturally. Same thing with Litecoin here, essentially. I think something that, just as a rule of thumb, with cryptocurrency specifically and trading it, I think if there's one rule regarding technical analysis or just even looking at charts that you should just be aware of, is that when we do have significant breakthroughs and significant uptrends and runs in the market, I think it should go without saying that we would most likely in every scenario have a somewhat of a downtrend, a slight correction, just a retracement, really. Just naturally, no market and no cryptocurrency just goes straight up forever, and no cryptocurrency just goes straight down forever. I guess maybe unless you're talking about like Litecoin Cash or something like that. But yeah, usually if a cryptocurrency exists and it has a future, you're going to see patterns, obviously. And it goes without saying again, so it might be a little redundant, but it goes up and it goes down. So when we do see this breakthrough right here, obviously, something you should obviously be aware of and something to look for is that, we've been pretty much on an uptrend for a few days, so it's possible you can expect a little bit of a downtrend. Nothing, where we would necessarily have to test any of these key supports or super low supports, but just always be aware that, most likely we probably will, just because that's how cryptocurrency works. And that's healthy. But again, even what we're seeing right here doesn't necessarily mean we're quite there yet. We could even see above 185, 190, even possibly 200 before we would have to really test. Although right now we are a few dollars down from the high of the last 24 hours, which I believe was like 183 or so, and we're currently at 176, 177-ish, really fluctuating in between there. So keep an eye on that. I really think, like I said, the volume here with Litecoin is extremely good, especially in the last month and a half, 2 months. and really all indicators in the market are looking very good so far. Market cap is over 400, not only 450, but over 460 billion US dollars. And you can see how significant this bounce is on the 3-month view, really recapturing almost all of the gains that were lost in the past 3 months. And currently we're only about $30 billion away from 500 billion. 500 is is such a huge mark, such a huge resistance and support there. I'll actually just pull up the Bitcoin chart because it illustrates it so much better here. If we just pull out a horizontal line, go to right where Bitcoin was at around the time that the entire market was at 500 billion, right about here. And you can just see for months and months, we tested here for support, we tested here for support. When we broke it, you know, we fell immensely, and then we tried to get above it, and we weren't able to. We tried to get above it from February 17th all the way until March 6th, so pretty much an entire month, and we were not able to break that again, and then we fell. So 500 billion is just really that huge mark. And again, 500 billion, these points here of Bitcoin, a little over 11.5 thousand, was Bitcoin's price when the entire global market was around 500 billion. So that's just reflective there, a little bit of it. And again, we're pretty much getting really close to the same figures here as well. However, you notice we are a little bit lower compared, and that's just simply because Bitcoin dominance has decreased. A lot more money has gone into the altcoins. And for that illustration, we can just pull this up. Here's Bitcoin dominance over the last 3 months. This line represents Bitcoin dominance decreasing, and this line right here is altcoins. Sorry, is Dash still up? Yeah, I'll take Dash out. Okay, there. So this line right here is altcoins, this silver one, and then this is Bitcoin. So currently altcoin dominance is at 25.6 and Bitcoin dominance is at 35.8, which is extremely low actually. And if we take a look on the last year, you can see how low that really is for Bitcoin dominance. All the way right here, almost at all-time lows of Bitcoin dominance. All-time low was probably right around 30%, 32, 31%. But again, basically key points of this video, 500 billion is going to be a huge benchmark and a huge area that, for me, that's total confirmation that the market is in a bull run. But until really we get over 500, I think it's still safe to have a little bit of reservation and just be a little cautious about everything. But other than that, everything's looking pretty good. Litecoin specifically looking really good, had a really good day. Bitcoin Cash as well. I don't know why. I don't know if there's any news with Bitcoin Cash. Feel free to leave a comment. But yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel if you have not already. And yeah, also leave an opinion for this type of video where I don't really do any editing and just don't use a webcam and kind of just talk, because I do find it easier to get the information out, to kind of just get thoughts without really having to worry about editing, anything like that. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it a little bit more. And I see a lot of other channels kind of use this format as well. I do like it, but yeah, maybe mix it up, have some filmed videos and some just audio videos. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone has a good night.